Hello, my friend, wherever you are. I'm sending you love, the power of positivity, and vitamin D, baby, coming from up there and right in front of your screen. My friend, let me raise the screen up a little bit more. That didn't help. There we go. And my friend, welcome to the welcome to the Godzillionaires Club, my friend. And in this video, I want to do a shout out for Hannah. So I was having lunch earlier. I found this. So downtown of Crestview, there is a little corner where there are 1, 2, 3, 4 food trucks. One is Puerto Rican, the other one is Aloha, and then American, and then Lao and Thai. And they have like tables and chairs where you can buy the food and just have it on the spot. And I had banh mi. Banh mi is it's a Vietnamese sandwich. It's very similar to like American burger, but it's totally different. I had a vegetarian they call it banh mi, Vietnamese sandwich. That's what they call it, and iced coffee. And when I ordered the the vegetarian Vietnamese sandwich, the owner was like, hey, if it tastes like meat, I just want you to know it's not meat, okay? I was like, what is it? You don't want to take a vegetarian to a Korean barbecue now, would you? Would you? Then he gave me this I wouldn't say generic because it doesn't say meat, but it just tastes like it. But I was wondering what the ingredients. I didn't ask, but it was okay. I'm assuming because almost like 9 or 8 out of 10, they are not good ingredients. Like those Beyond Meat, those generic ones, they're not good. But I was like, I wanted to try the banh mi, and I was just hoping that it is, but at least it's not meat, okay? And then I told the owner, I was like, you know what? If it's actually meat, and I go to hell for eating this, I'm gonna come back and licking for you. And he was just laughing. And I also realized that if some vegan are non-dairy. There are milk. You know how sometimes people mix milk with coffee, blah blah blah. But there's they use almond milk for vegan people. And then once I got my lunch, Hannah, she was just another person grabbing just a stranger having lunch, and she came and she sat at the table right next to me, and we started having a conversation. I was just like how's are you from the area, how's the weather, because right now it's in the winter and we are about in the 70s. And I was like, and then we started a conversation. She works at a public health. Then I started asking about how do you feel about this whole COVID-19 COVID thing, and she was like, yeah, we started talking about her family, her kids and her husband. And I asked her what it's like to to raise a family here versus we talked a little bit about the city. We talked a little bit about the vaccine, not too much, but it's kind of like fear. I think people are more afraid of the fear, what's going on today, than the actual flu. And she mentioned something about the mRNA, which I don't know much. I think it's like a gene. It can be mutated, and with the vaccine and the crazy stuff. But living in a small city like this, it's way better than than the big city like Seattle. And I asked her, like, like, what about your kids? Like, how do they feel about this whole situation? And she was like, like, my family, we live by the river, so we're kind of like, not like, we're not like, they make light-hearted joke about the COVID, but but they're normal. It's not like a big thing in their mind. And I was like, that's pretty awesome,
Catch 'em all.
And then we just talk a little bit more, and how, like, I share my story, my travel, and how my life, and people in Seattle, the way that I view people in Seattle is like an echo chamber. Either you're with us or you're not, which is like the crazy mentality. But but I just want to make this quick shout out video to Hannah. If you see this video, what's up? And in the next video, my friend, actually I don't have one right now, because after this video I gotta find a place to dump out my my black tank, which is the poop and the pee, the urine. And then I have to fill it up with water, and we're good to go. I just had an oil change this morning for the car. Everything is good. I'm happy. And yes, I made that video this morning. Today is November 30th of 2021. And usually, like, I try to post every day so you guys can keep up with the journey that I'm walking. But like right now, even though it's November, but most of the video that I'm posting as of this moment is still in North Dakota, which was which was about 3 or 4 months ago. So I'm trying to keep up the pace. I'm trying to post and kind of keep you guys posted about my journey ever since I left Seattle. And it will keep it will keep coming. The video that I made this morning, real estate investment fraud, I will post a couple more videos with the rundown of my situation, and then I will go back, start posting my journey, and keep you guys posted. But my friend, much love wherever you are. We are currently in Crestview, Florida. The weather here is great. I'm loving it. I was here in the summer, and summer was kind of humid and hot, but in the winter, loving it. So much love wherever you are, and I will see you in the next video, my friend. Tada.